I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. You see these patches? These are all Ukrainian military unit patches. Some of them have been worn on the front line of Russia's war of aggression. Got them from a TikTok auction, where the money goes to support frontline units. This one, signed by a Ukrainian soldier. I have no idea if he's still fighting or if he's made the ultimate sacrifice. And this one commemorates Ukraine's Operation Spiderweb, one of the greatest military feats in history. This went over my heart. It's President Zelensky. I wear these patches because Ukraine isn't just fighting for its survival. They're fighting for all of Western democracy, including ours. Because if Putin wins, he won't stop in Ukraine. Morning after the 2024 election, I made this video.
For the election, I can't process it yet. I have no idea how to explain what just happened. My biggest fears right now are for Ukraine and by extension the rest of Europe, and by extension all the rest of us, because Trump's going to give Putin everything he wants.
And here we are, Trump trying to force Ukraine into giving Putin everything he wants. I'm kind of tired of being right about this man. Ukraine can't afford to trust Trump. Hell, they can't afford to trust America. In 1994, Ukraine was the third largest holder of nuclear weapons. America, the UK, and Russia pressured Ukraine into giving them up. And in return, we promised Ukraine their independence from Russia and that we would defend them if Russia ever became hostile. 20 years later, Russia invaded Crimea, and America and the UK turned a blind eye. When Russia attacked again in 2022, we should have been giving Ukraine everything it needed, but we didn't. We trickled in some help and wrung our hands over the cost without considering the cost of a Russian victory. And once Trump took over, our aid all but stopped. And now Trump is pressuring Ukraine to accept a Putin-written peace plan. He wants Ukraine to make the same mistake it made in 1994. Under this plan, Ukraine gives up territory, limits the size of its military, stays out of NATO forever, and trusts the same kind of hollow assurances of protection that we gave them in 1994. And to make matters worse, Russia doesn't just get rewarded for its aggression. All of its war crimes are forgiven. President Zelensky would be a fool to trust Trump and sign this plan. Fortunately, Ukraine's European friends are pushing back, and some U.S. senators in both parties are pushing back too. Trump's attempt to appease Putin and reward him for his aggression can't stand. There's much more Congress can do. They control the aid, they control the sanctions, and they can refuse to go along with this deal. This is the moment for Congress to act. This is the moment for us to tell Congress to act, and we have an obligation to do so. Ukraine trusted us in 1994, and we let them down. We owe them. Stand with Ukraine. Thanks for listening. Good day.